Yuto has it. Yuto now has 10 points. Chua fakes and bounces out. Guadito ni Alonso Sai. There's a 3-second game clock shot clock differential here, folks, in the first quarter as Christian. Oh, well defended by Charm. As there's a whistle. That's going to be a foul on Sef C. That's going to be his first personal foul. As Drew, arcing shot is now good, and ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first quarter. A 13-point lead already for Charm, 19-6. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 5th season of the Stallion Teen 17 Under Division. Once again, this is our final game for our day number 6. As Kino wasn't able to get the ball. So, babalik ang bola dito si Charm, and they're up by double digits already. So far, Gold Cross in the first half, or first quarter rather, only shot 15% from the field, 2 out of 13. That is very low. Just shows that they're having a hard time to shoot against Charm. But right now, Gabe Jorge back on the floor here for Gold Cross. Kino tried to muscle his way in, or force his way in, but lucky break as he was able to draw a foul. That's going to be on Josh Jua, his first. So 14 here on the shot clock for Gold Cross. Kino passes it to JK, almost loses it, but here comes Nico. Kino, 2 on the shot clock. Too strong there by Gabe Jorge. Tried to beat the buzzer, but couldn't connect. Gold Cross needs to do extra time here as Lanete airballs also the 3-point shot. Already a minute in the second quarter. Jorge played limited minutes in the first quarter due to his injury, but it's a sight to see that he is up and back as JK misses on the 3. Jake is actually the second best 3-point shooter in this tournament. So those wide open shots, they cannot afford to give those to JK. Lucky break lang, he misses. Oh, that's going to be a travel as he lifted his pivot foot there. Well defended inside the paint for Gold Cross as Kino dribbling down the ball. Again, the interior defense, no? Netong Charm against Gold Cross. Really, one of the main reasons why they are enjoying this huge lead, because Gold Cross are having a hard time to shoot the ball because all of their shots are getting bothered, especially if they go inside the paint. Gabe Again, look at the defense. Two players of charm just to bother that shot of Gabe Jorge. And nakuha dito ni Sander Tiambola. Ram. Chu again. Low post. Up and under move. Kicks it out. Liam. Wide open triple. Oh, last touch by Jacob Chua. So ball stays with the black shirts. Sander. Lanete. Elbow jumper. Still go. Kino Escudero only has 2 points so far. And finally, that's his second made bucket here. That kid is averaging 19 points per game, but only has 4 so far in this game. Great steal by Kino Escudero. That's the reason why he's the #1 player in terms of steals per game, because of those quick swipes. Kino tried to slice the D, but was able to draw a foul. That's going to be on Joshua. That will be his second. Coach Carl C wants to huddle it up. Our score is 19-8, 11-point lead in favor of Charm. Ladies and gentlemen, the timeout break was brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. As JK, still couldn't connect on those threes. Not just threes, wide open threes rather. That's good save. As Kid Lanete, ball slipped out of his hands, ball goes the other way. This team, these two defensive teams, Gold Cross is the second best team in terms of steals per game. Charm naman is the third best, no? But ang pinaka-advantage ng Charm are the rebounding department, as Gabe Jorge was asking for a foul there. And here comes Kid. And there's a foul on Gabe Jorge. That's going to be his first. Our referee blew their whistle even though the action is already in the front court. It just shows that Gabe Jorge, there was a pushing foul. As Kid gets it back, gives it here to Ram. Ram will shoot a three. And last touch by Josh Chua. That was a battle of two Chuas. For that rebound, it's Jacob and Josh. Kino. 5 minutes and 10 remaining here in the second quarter. Double digits lead still here for Gold Cross as Kino gives it here to Gabe. JK, catch and shoot three. This time rattles it home. And JKC cuts down the lead to just 8. And this is the second mandatory substitution, folks, of this game. So this game is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, X-Bed Charcoal Socks, Uniled Light, Celsius, Auto Guard. As Gold Cross right now executing a full court defense as Yuto floats it up and knocks that one in for Yuto Somea. After a strong first quarter, his first shot in the second quarter is already good. That might be a good sign for Yuto Somea. Sai 4.5 remaining here in the first half, 21-11. Ram, nice feed, but great interior defense by Gold Cross. Sander almost turns the ball over. But Enzo C with the cleanup, increasing the lead back to 13. Or to 12 rather. Drew. Too strong for C, and here comes Charm once again. It's a battle between the third seed and second seed here in our sixth game, day number 6 of our 17 under division, season 5. 3 minutes and 33 remaining, and it's a 12-point ball game. Alonzo. Here comes Pedarce, Christian. Oh, nice pass, and that's going to be a foul on Sander T. So that will be 2 free throws for C. So it's T on C. So C will be shooting 2 free throws. SFC yesterday scored 4 points. However, he got 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Played for 27.5 minutes, but only shot 33% from the field, 1 out of 3. And in the free throw line, he's a 100%. Shot 100%. 2 out of 2 last game. Yuto. Great bother there by Gold Cross. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, folks. Pedarce still ice cold in this game. Still couldn't make a field goal here for Christian Pedarce. And look at that! Sweet string music by the number 6 league leader in terms of 3-point percentage in this season, Sander T. Drew. Great defense by Yuto Somea, and Ram Talaga with the rebound. Ram Talaga now has 5 rebounds in this game. This is a point center, folks, as Somea thought about shooting a 3. As ball stays with Charm with 14 on the shot clock. As Yuto was asking for a foul there, but was still able to convert on that layup. It's now a 16-point Charm lead. Oh, look at the handles of Christian. And completes the highlight play for Christian Pedarce. That's the first made field goal of Christian Pedarce. And Carl C wants to huddle it up as they already doubles the scoring output of Gold Cross 28-14. We'll be back, folks, after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our last game for today. Right now, Charm enjoying a huge lead as Yuto bounces out. But offensive rebound still by Enzo C. Gets it back. And great hustle by Enzo C. Rafa Selda crediting Enzo C. on that persistency. Increasing the lead now to 16. Oh, look at the hang time of Alonso Sai, but ball rolls out. He thought that shot was going to go in. Yuto. Ram. Guarded by Drew Cagado. Kicks it out. Rafa. Tapi ka ng bola. Nakuha dito ni Christian Pedares. Christian, let's see. Ooh, ball slipped out of his hands. That's why masyadong mataas yung layup doon. And here comes Yuto. Yuto with the Pinoy step finish! Welcome to my TikTok moment! That is our energy play of the quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. We'll be back, folks, right after the break. And we are back, folks. That timeout break is brought to you by AutoGuard, the premium car care products. Now, 18-point huge lead for Charm as they are shooting 46% from the field compared to Gold Cross's 15%. All of the shots of Gold Cross are not falling in. Yuto setting it up. They want to take the last shot here in the first half. Coach Carlsey instructing his team. Ram almost loses it, but ball stays with the black shirts with 6.5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. T gives it back to Talaga. 3 seconds remaining. And that is the end of the first half, folks. An 18-point lead already for Charm. But we still have 2 more quarters remaining. We'll have a quick halftime break, folks. We'll be back after this. Stallion fans, it has been a charm basketball so far in the first two quarters. Charm and Gold Cross actually had almost the similar field goal attempts. Gold Cross attempted 34 shots. Charm in the first half attempted 32 shots. However, 15 out of 32 yung Charm. Meanwhile, Gold Cross 5 out of 34, only shooting 14% from the field. And that is huge. That's why they are down. Imagine, this is the start of the third quarter. And 14 points pa lang ang Gold Cross. Their shots are not falling in right now. Shot selection is really one of the things that they really need to improve on as Kino. Look at that. Great layup by Kino Escudero. Was asking for a foul there. But no whistle was called. And let's see if that will be a good or a fire igniter here for Gold Cross. And there's a travel on Kid Lanete. So ball goes to the green shirts. This is the two players that really needs to take over here. Christian Pedarce and Kino Escudero. And of course, Gabe Jorge. But right now, all of their shots are not falling, especially for Christian Pedarce. As Alonzo. Good hustle rebound by Chua. Christian passes it to Gabe. Gabe muscling his way in. Look at that body. Mismatch. Gabe Jorge on an Enzo C. And he wins that the battle inside the paint. Charm needs to set it. That's the right way to do it. You don't need to rush. Airballs the three for Liam Ang. Here comes Gold Cross. Kino. Oh, rejected by Joshua. That's the reason why he's the 7th best shot blocker in this tournament. Because he can read the offensive players really well. And on the other end, however, there was a foul on Jacob Chua. Coach Mike Chua did not like the call, actually. I saw him reacted after that whistle. So that's going to be 2 free throws here for Josh Chua. Right now, this team Charm, they haven't made a single free throw yet. They're now 0 for 3. This is their 3rd and 4th try to the line. Oh, there's a lane violation pa on Gabe Jorge. So that's the substitute free throw for Joshua. And finally, first made free throw here. And our referee explaining it to Mike Chua. Second attempt. No good. Is 1 for 3 there. Ika-count ko na rin yung substitute free throw talaga. As Escudero kicks it out. 3-point shot. Rattles it home for Christian Pedarce. 22-point lead for Charm. And look at the defense of Kino. Great defense. And that's going to be the 8-second backcourt violation. Great stop by the green shirts. So substitution here for Coach Carl C. Papasok niya dito si Sander T for outside shooting purposes. As Pedarce. Baseline jumper. Can get it for Alonzo Sai. He's not in his rhythm as well. As Coach Carl C saying that. Oh. Alonzo. Great defense by Jorge and Sai, and stolen away by Kino Escudero. Kino, walk in the park moment as he cuts down the lead to just 12, or 10 rather, 23-33. Oh, what a pass. Enzo C, easy bucket. Great feed by Sander T. That is our assist of the quarter, brought to you by Uniled Lights. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. As Yuto steals it. Counter steal by Kino. Escudero. Look at the handles of Kino. Nowhere to go as Alonso will drive. Forces that one. Again, Alonso struggling here. Hasn't made a single point yet. As a miss right there for Charm as Jacob Chua gets the rebound. Here comes Kino once again. Kino Escudero with 6 points. Oh, look at that. A layup over Joshua. That was not an easy layup for Kino Escudero, but he made it look easy though. Cuts down the lead to just 10. A good find. Great defense, and there's a whistle. Gabe Hore did not like the call. That's going to be his second. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Charm. Gabe Hore needs to contain his emotions here because he could have gotten a warning earlier the way he reacted. And there it is. And that's the warning that I've been talking about. Yan, binigay na nga ng referee for resentment to a call because he overly reacted to that whistle. However, Charm's free throw is not falling in right now for them. As he knocks down on the second one. Split charities for Enzo C. They're only shooting 2 out of 6, 33% from the charity stripe. And another whistle. That's going to be on Enzo C. That's going to be his first. So 2 free throws naman on the other end. Enzo C fouled Seth C. For Gold Cross, they're actually shooting a phenomenal job at the free throw line. 75% in this game. They're now 3 for 4. So this is the 5th and 6th free throw for Gold Cross as Seth knocks down the first one, cutting down the lead back to 10. If he makes the second one, it will just be a single point, single digit lead rather by Charm. Got a stutter there, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies. However, 10-point lead still by Charm. A good move. And it rolls in for Sander T. Sander T with 7 points already. Asquino basket and one. That is the reason why he is the 7th best scorer in this tournament, because Kino Escudero can make shots just like that, and he'll go to the line for one more. Kino now with 12 points. And he converts the 3-point opportunity. Now has 13 though. Cuts down the lead to single digits, 30-29. And almost a steal by Kino Escudero. This guy can really do it all, no? Passing, shooting, defending. Etong si Kino Escudero. Clearly the key player for Coach Mike Chua as Zelda. Nice pass rejected by Christian Pedarce. That is the reason why he's the 8th best shot blocker in this tournament, because he can reject those shots from his opponents. 14 on the 24 here for Charm as Ram Talaga will trigger the inbound. Yuto. Sander, they need to shoot it. Rejected by Pedace. That's his second block of the ball game. And Jorge will credit Christian's defensive prowess as they cut the lead to 7, 30-31. Timeout break, folks. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the ball game. Less than 4 minutes to play in the third. Let's see anong adjustments nila Coach Carl C dito as again with the steal by Kino Escudero. Kino doing everything right now for Gold Cross. Offensively, defensively. Oh, look at the handles. Gabe will go to the line for a pair. Ram talaga just gave the thumbs up sign to the referee saying that was a good call. You already know that was the right call because there was a contact. As Gabe Hore is at the line shooting two. These two free throws brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Gabe Hore only has 5 points so far. Now has 6. Cutting down the lead to just 6. 38-32. If he makes this one, it will be a 5-point game, but still in favor of Charm. In and out. Oh, gets his own miss. And 3-point play by Gabe Hore. Ram just smiling right now. As Rafa, well guarded there by Nico Koa. Ram talaga dribbling it down, passes it. Oh, what a pass. And basket! And one for Standard T! That was against 3 green jerseys. I don't know how he was able to shoot the ball. And that shot is our energy play of the quarter, brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. That's a highlight play for Sander T, and he'll go to the line for one more, and that might be a momentum breaker against Gold Cross. However, couldn't connect on the 3-point attempt. 3-point opportunity, rather. Christian only has 8. Again, that guy's averaging 24.5 points per game, but 3 minutes remaining in the third. 8 points pa lang siya. And clearly a foul. Clearly a foul on Seth C. That's going to be his second. So Joshua, the 10th highest free throw percentage shooter in this tournament or in this season, is at the line as he makes in the first one. He now has 6 points and 6 rebounds. It's a 7-point ball game, folks. So in favor of Charm. Pero nagkakapag-asa na itong Gold Cross. That's going to be against Joshua. That's going to be his third personal foul. So 2 free throws here for Seth C once again. Seth C only has 2 points right now as he knocks down the first one. Again, this team is the... actually, Gold Cross is the best team in terms of free throw shooting. They're averaging 62% from the free throw line as a unit as he goes 2 for 2 there. They're the number 1 team in shooting their free throws. Oh, look at a steal by Kino. As Kino hands it to Gabe. Kino Escudero from defense to offense. Steal by Christian. Quick 4 points for Gold Cross. Cutting it down to just 1. It's a 1-point ball game, folks. As Nico, heavily guarded here. Chua gives it there to T. The momentum is shifting towards Gold Cross's favor. Here comes Yuto. Almost a blitz there. Ram. Nice pass inside to Joshua. 2 big men going to work for that easy score, increasing the lead back to 3. And clearly a foul. So Rafa Zelda will be called for his first personal. And that's the last foul to give ng Charm. So Gold Cross can use that to their advantage because the next foul of Charm will send them to the free throw line atong Gold Cross. Kino. And there's a foul. in the act of shooting. Oh, that's on Josh. That's going to be his fourth. Fourth personal foul for Joshua. And that is huge for Coach Carl C because he's one of the best shot blockers in this tournament. So who will guard the paint? And we still have one more quarter after this one. As Kino gets his 14th points of this ball game. Let's see if he can knock down the second one and try to decrease the lead to just one again in favor of Charm. So 43-41 is the score, folks. Look at, you cannot make those kinds of reckless passes if you are guarded by Kino Escudero. That guy really knows how to read the offense. Just shows that's why, he's the number one player in terms of steals per game. Just like that, almost a steal by Kino. Yuto. Ram rejected by Christian Pedarce. A minute remaining here, Christian. Strong drive, and he loses the ball. And ball stays with the green shirts with 18 on the 24. Or Kino rather, knocks down a three-pointer, and Gold Cross are now up by one. 44-43 is the score. I think that was a long two. I think the last shot of Kino Escudero was a long two lang, so that's why we're tied at 43 apiece. And ito na yung lamang. Ang Gold Cross because of Christian Pedarce. What a great feed by Kino Escudero. Oh, look at that great knockout play as Yuto. Easy bucket by Yuto Samea. We are tied at 45 all, folks. 5 seconds remaining. Christian has it. Christian. That will count as Gold Cross ends the third quarter with a 2-point lead, 47-45. So we still have one more quarter remaining, folks. We'll be back right after this. So we're back in our ball game, and this is the fourth and final quarter. Okay, so just to clarify, 2 points lang talaga lamang ng Gold Cross because the last shot of Kino Escudero is only a 2-pointer. I thought that was a 3-point shot. That's why we have a 2-point lead in favor of Gold Cross. So we clarified it to the referees, and they said that was a long two because Kino Escudero stepped on the line when it took that left wing shot. So, yeah. 47-45 is the official score. 10 more minutes of action. Both of these teams are actually vying for a spot in the Final Four. They want to secure their spots here. And right now, lamang na ang Gold Cross. And this game is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Expert Charcoal Socks, Uni-LED Lights, Celsius, and Auto Guard. Ram hands it over to Kid. Nowhere to go. Good defense by the green shirts, but Yuto, oh, well anticipated there and stepped on the line. Was there a change of possession? Was there a change of possession? Because if there was an established possession, dapat yung shot clock mas mababa sa 14. Oh, black ball, and they said that there was a change of possession, kaya 14 on the shot clock. So lucky break for Charm, as they will have an increased shot clock here. Kid. And that's going to be a foul on Nico Kowa, not respecting the cylinder of Kid Lanete. Easy whistle there. So fresh 14 for Charm once again. Yuto. Good defense by the green shirts as they will get back the leather. Enjoying a 2-point lead right now is Gold Cross. Kino. Nice pass to Christian Pedarce. Kino Escudero, are you kidding me right now? And that's a holding foul clearly on Nico Kowa. You cannot hold the jersey of your opponent. That will be an easy call by the referees. They're not going to be shying away to blow the whistle. As Ramtalaga. Stolen by Alonso's side. Careless pass from Charm. The tables have shifted in the favors of Gold Cross. However, that's going to be a turnover on Christian Pedarce. Another careless pass. Ramtalaga. Back-to-back turnovers. He needs to be much smarter here. And the third straight turnover, all from Ramtalaga. As Kino misses, ends up with the rebound. And that's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow is pointing towards Gold Cross's favor. So ball will go to the green shirts. Coach Carl C wants to huddle it up because right now they're on an offensive collapse. They're turning the ball over a number of times. So we'll have a quick break, folks. We'll be back after this. Back to the ball game, folks. The timeout break is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. As Gabe Jorge gives it here to Christian Pedarce. Christian now has 18 points after a very slow start in the first half. Right now, getting his momentum here. And that basket will not count because that's a shot clock violation. Poor awareness for Gold Cross. So ball goes to Charm. That basket will not count. Again, Gold Cross executing a full court defense here. And that's the right way to do it. Bring the ball in the middle. Para walang mga trapping lanes, no? For Gold Cross's advantage. Ram. Oh, Enzo. Bounces in for Enzo C. Enzo C now with 9 points, just 1 point shy away from a double-double performance. Kino, 7 minutes remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Enjoying a 4-point lead here is Gold Cross. No look pass to Christian Pedarce. Escudero Pedarce connection right there, folks. If you don't like that, you don't like Stallion Teens basketball. And that's going to be a holding foul on Nico Koa. That's his third personal foul. That's all of the 3 fouls of Nico Koa came from the fourth quarter. Are all from the fourth quarter, rather. As papahinga na siya ni Coach Mike Chua. So papasok dito si Drew Banaag. Or all in the second half, rather. Apologies, folks. Great defense by Kino. Here comes Christian. Pedarce, look at that. What a move by Christian Pedarce. Now has 22. Again, he's averaging 24.5 points per game. So he's just 2 points shy away from his usual average. Enzo gives it here to Yuto. Yuto, banging bodies. Great separation there by Yuto Somea over Alonzo Sai. That's Christian Pedarce. Kino almost loses it. 12 on the shot clock for Gold Cross as Alonzo still couldn't make a 3 here. Alonzo Sai still scoreless in this ball game. Nice pass to Ram talaga. Ram floats it up. Short, gets his own miss. And short of the reverse layup. And no defense at all for Gold Cross. They just gave that shot away to Ram talaga. Already crossing the halfway mark here in the fourth and final quarters as Pedarce. Oh, what a move! And Christian completes the highlight play! Welcome to my TikTok moment! Christian. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, so the last shot of Christian Pedarce was deemed a 2-pointer, not the 3-point shot. So the official score is 51-57. But regardless, that's a highlight play for Christian Pedarce. And there's a warning on Dre Banag for delaying the game. So back to the ball game time. Our score is 51-57, folks. That is the official score. As Kid misses on that layup. Here comes Christian. Gabe. The size of Gabe Jorge, you're gonna be, parang... I don't know what to say, but his size doesn't match his speed. Usually, if you're a big guy like Gabe Jorge, you are very slow. But for those who don't know, if you're watching him live, Gabe Jorge is a very shifty and fast player. And speaking of fast, that was a fast score by Kino Escudero. They're now up by 10, 61-51, the largest lead for Gold Cross. As Christian Pedarce gives it here to Kino. It has been a Gold Cross basketball here as Kino tried to be sneaky there. Christian in and out. And stolen away by Dre Banag. Coach Mike Chua instructing his team to set a play. That's Dre Banag. There's a jump ball. It's getting physical between Joshua and Dre Banag. And a substitution here is Rafa Selda will be checking in for Coach Carl C. 3 minutes 22 remaining. And it has been A Gold Cross fourth quarter run. And we have a timeout call by Coach Mike Chua as they are now up by 10, 61-51, folks. We'll be back after this. Back to the ball game, folks. That timeout breaks brought to you by AutoGuard, premium car care products, and of course, Uniled lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uniled lights for a brighter, greener future. As Christian, increasing the lead to 12. Lamang po ng 12 points ang Gold Cross. And good steal by Christian. That was great patience, increasing the lead to 14. And right now, they are dictating this game, saying that this is the reason why we are the number 2 team here, and we want to be number 1. Oh, that's an unspo on Dre Banag. That's a good call, kasi that's a risky move that Dre Banag did. Umurong pa kasi siya. If he's just trying to go for a regular foul, hindi na siya yuyuko. But literally, yun yung masasabi natin sa Panalay Basketball na sahod. That's what we call in the barangay basketball games. So that's gonna be 2 free throws for Josh Chua, plus ball possession here for Charm. And that's the right call, no? Especially these are 17 under players. Of course, kanina nagkakagit-gitan to si Josh Chua and si Dre Banag. So some heated moments there. So our referees upgraded the call. I saw them blue or signal the foul, but they upgraded it to unspo. So ball possession pa dito ng Charm. So 14 on the 24 here for the black shirts. Yuto. Good defense and clearly a foul. Clearly a foul on Gabe Jorge. Nakahook kasi si Gabe Jorge dun sa mid-area nung isang Charm player. So fresh 14. As Enza will inbound, Christian guarded by Gabe. I like the double teaming timing dito ng Gold Cross. So the timing is the reason why they're getting a successful steals. Getting successful steals rather. As Kino, 18 points, 6 assists for Kino Escudero. Kino guarded by Yuto here. 10 on the shot clock. They're taking their time. Why not? As Kino step back 3, airballs it way off the mark. He took it all on his own. And we are down to the last 2 minutes of the ball game, folks. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products. As Yuto Samea will be scoring. Shout out, of course, to Junken Austero, our referee, our PBA referee. So less than 2 minutes to play, and actually for Gold Cross, they can just take their time in every possession because they're up by huge margin. As Rafa decreases the lead to 10, 65-55. Coach Mike Chua calls a timeout. So we'll be back, folks, right after this. Back to the ball game, folks. It's a 10-point ball game here in favor of Gold Cross. So they will just burn the clock here. I don't know why they're still attacking. They're still attacking, though. They can just take their time here. That's Pedarase. Oh, shoot. Rebound here by Rafa as here comes Lanete. Loves it up to Ram Talaga. And Ram rushes the shot. That would have cut the lead of Gold Cross to single digits. However, he rushed it. Zelda hands it to Chua. Lanete. Short. So, ladies and gentlemen, Gold Cross a come from behind win as they will be getting their 5th win in this tournament. As Gabe, that's just a duty whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this game is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Expert Charcoal Socks, Uniled Light, Celsius, and Auto Guard. As Ram, and ladies and gentlemen, that is it. They will just run down the clock here and take their 5th victory here in Season 5 of the Stallion Teen 17 under division. That is the final score. A 10-point win, a 10-point come from behind win by Gold Cross, 65-55. Welcome, Stallion fans. Together with me is our 10 Feet Vitamins player of the game with 28 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals and 4 blocks, Christian Pedal. So now, Christian, congratulations. Actually, last game you were absent and talo kayo noon against Torch. So what was your mindset coming into this ball game?
Mindset ko is we need to get back kasi after a loss, we have to get the win again.
And I'm pretty much sure earlier during the first half, malaki ang lamang ng Charms and you were able to bounce back and get a 12-point or 10-point win. What was running through your mind when you were making a run na just to cut down the lead ng Charm?
Is lang, habulin na naman yung score and play better defense and hit our shots.
And I'm pretty much sure, Christian, may mga gusto kong shoutout sa mga nanonood sa atin sa ating live stream.
Shoutout po sa mga coaches, teammates ko, my family, friends, and my girlfriend po.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Pedarce, a very shy person during the interviews, but a beast on the court. But that concludes our Sunday special of the Stallion Scene Season 5. Stay tuned now because we'll see you guys on Saturday.